Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss show, and welcome to kind of like with that one episode where I was discussing things off of my hip hop channel. That's what I'm gonna be doing, but it's going to be based off of like my YouTube news and like that, because I have like a YouTube news channel, kind of like Drama Alert and Scares. But I don't really upload it on that much. I need to. I need to start doing that, getting on that and things, because there be some things that goes down. I'm like, bro, I gotta talk about this. But anyways, yeah, that channel's name is TMBYN, TMossBoss YouTube News. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty creative name. I tried to like MSNB, whatever, like NBC, CNN, something like that. But it's like, my name blended in with YouTube news and things. So, what can I honestly? Oh yeah, so talking on KSI and Trippie Redd beefing. So, for those that don't know, KSI, OG YouTuber, been in the game for a long time now. I mean, he's been on. How long has he had his one channel? The KSI channel. Did he change it? No, that's not. Where is his KSI channel? Oh, there it goes. I was like, bro, did he delete his KSI channel and kept the JJ Alatunchi channel? So on the official like KSI channel, he's had that channel since 2009. So what, like 4 or 5 years after YouTube? Wait, so no, YouTube I think started in 2005, and it's was it 2005? Yeah, 2005. And yeah, so he started it like what, 4 years after YouTube. So he's been on the YouTube thing for a while now. And since then, he has grown as a person, he's grown as a YouTuber, got into boxing, got into music. Like, he has really, like, reinvented himself. Like, he's became, like, a completely different person. So, his music, been blowing up. Like, he's been topping the charts. Well, maybe not like, well, I don't think he got top one. I think he was trying to get the top one spot on the, UK charts. With this latest song that he just came out with. It's actually a good song. I was listening to it and I'm like, bruh, that song is actually pretty good. Like, I'm not even trying to like talk badly about his older music, but it's definitely just different. Like, I remember when he came out with Lamborghini and I was all like, this is fire. I'm like, I like this. This is pretty good. Then he came out with this song called Lighter. So it's a feature. So I'm trying to think, is this Nathan Dunn person? Like, are they like one of those like music producers and then they just feature KSI? Because if that's the case, I think it might be. I don't know. I'll have to listen to more of this Nathan Dunn guy to determine that. But no, I was like, it's a pretty good song. So before that, I think it is involved, or actually no, I think it is it's its own separate song. But before that, KSI came out with an album, and I believe Trippie Redd, or I think they did come out with a single to promote the album, but the song was on the album. But regardless, him and Trippie Redd did a song together. And yeah, Trippie Redd, up and coming rapper. He's been in the game for a while now. So Trippie Redd, rapper, KSI rapper, they both did a song together. And after that, they went their separate ways. Like, you didn't really hear too much of them and stuff. So fast forward, Trippie Redd ends up doing a video with Jake Paul. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Jake Paul is, and I'm pretty sure you guys know of the ongoing beef between KSI and Jake Paul. So for those that don't know that, so we're going to go back some time. So KSI, he's getting into boxing. Ends up boxing, what's that dude's name? Joe Weller. So I think that's that guy's name. Is it Joe? Yeah, Joe Weller. Okay, I was just making sure. I'm like, does his first name start with a J? But I'm like, what is it, John Weller? What if it's some, or word Weller? But I'm like, what if I just messed up on this man's name? Regardless, anyways, he gets into boxing. Starts, he ends up, first person he boxes, Joe Weller, demolishes that fight and things. Then he ends up boxing Logan Paul. So him and Logan Paul, they go back and forth at it. Saying everything that they possibly could about each other, blah blah blah. And then as that's going on, Jake Paul. So the first, because they KSI and Logan Paul, they got into two boxing fights, and the first one, the undercard, or one of the undercards, was KSI's little brother Deji, and Jake versus Jake Paul, Logan Paul's little brother. So it was like little brothers going up against each other, and then the big brothers is going up against each other. I thought that was a pretty like good selling point for this boxing event. It ended up being one of the like biggest boxing events, I believe, like because of just all the hype around it and stuff. So anyways, because you had like, besides those fights, you had all these other boxing like, you know, YouTubers going at it and stuff. So it was pretty entertaining. It was a pretty good both of the fights, all of them and stuff, they were all good. So anyways, but no, Logan Paul and KSI, they end up going at each other the first fight, and it was a draw. They both had some good hits. They, you know, both was seeming like wobbly at times, but the fight ended in a draw. So they planned the rematch. And after the rematch, well, so I think it was before. Was it before or after? I can't even remember when this Jake Paul fight had happened. But anyways, so I think it was after. But KSI and Logan Paul, they end up having their rematch. KSI wins, and then afterwards, Jake Paul, he ends up getting into a boxing fight, and he ends up winning his fight. He ended up, and the person that he went up against was KSI's friend. So at that point, the only people that can really fight each other was Jake Paul and KSI. So they're going at it, beefing left and right, cracking jokes about each other in their videos and things. Even after Jake Paul's fight, they kind of got into each other's face and things and was like, you know, mouthing off and stuff. So yeah, they've been pretty much going at it. I don't know if Jake Paul has really been cracking jokes on KSI. He's came out with some music videos. Oh, he came out with a music video yesterday. Huh. I need to watch Jake Paul's videos, because I feel like he's definitely grown as a person. He ain't the same person that he used to be and things. But, well, then again, he did get into... I should talk about that afterwards and stuff, after this whole KSI and Trippie Redd story. But anyways, but yeah, that's what I was overall talking about. So anyways... they're going back and forth at it on YouTube. So that's what's leading up to this moment of YouTube history. So Trippie Redd and Jake Paul, they ended up doing like a boxing video together, like going at it on the punching bag. KSI sees it, at this point has lost all respect for Trippie Redd. And they kind of had like some words to say about each other, but after that, it was over with. You know, you didn't really hear too much of them. I haven't really heard too much about KSI and Trippie Redd, so yeah. But Trippie Redd, he be beefing with a lot of people, so I'm like, I don't know if that's just his thing or what, but yeah, they came out with a song together called Wake Up Call. It got 14 million views, or the official music video got 14 million views. The song itself, like just no music video, it got 5.5 million views. But yeah, oh, I'm Dante, I gotta check that out. So there's like I'm Dante, he reacted to the KSI Trippie Redd beef. So yeah, they've been going at it. They've been I don't know, maybe this is a sign, because I don't think Trippie Redd and Jake Paul did a song together. Let me see real quick. And Jake Paul responds to drama. Trippie Redd responds to drama. So I'm guessing, I don't know. Trippie Redd, he just comes off as the type where he doesn't... Who, outside of YouTube, who follows YouTube beef? Who follows YouTube drama? Literally nobody. If you're a YouTube... There's probably YouTubers that doesn't even know. Like, I can ask my friends, Four Souls. For those that don't know, go check him out. But I could go ask them, and they won't even know what's going on. I'm like, hey, y'all heard of the KSI, Trippie Redd, and Jake Paul beef? They were like, who are those people? Probably, I think Zach of Four Souls, I think he would know what's going on. But the sisters, they would be like, what was those names? Did you just tell me like an Xbox code or something? Like, what was those names? A Trippie Redd and a KSI, like I don't know, they might. Well, Jake Paul, he's a pretty cringy dude, and that's why I wanted to lead it up into talking about Jake Paul. So dang it, I meant to open up well, I already have like Audacity open, but I was like, I ended up accidentally clicking on Wondershare Philomora, so that's gonna take some time to open up and things. But anyways, so yeah, speaking on Jake Paul, now all the stuff that's been happening to him recently, I mean, throwing parties during this freaking pandemic, going into malls when there's like a whole like like protesting thing going on. Jake Paul, I feel like that he has changed as a person, but still like that cringy kid is still inside of him. Now, I don't hate Jake Paul. I don't have no beef or no ill feelings towards Jake Paul, but I have to like when you notice like a cringy like do it for attention type kid, like that's what I see from him. And I don't know, maybe he is trying to change, and when he does these things he doesn't realize like the attention like and all that like negativity that it's causing. But yeah, I'm like, bro, like you can't, because when the protesting was happening, so for those that don't know that story, so this is like after the like George Floyd and everything that's been going on in the world. So protesting hits, everybody goes crazy, literally looting and rioting. I'm telling you, like, if y'all go look at some of the protesting that was going on in Seattle, like after the whole situation with George Floyd, there was a cop car. So there's this road that I used to that I used to go down to go to work and things. And on that road, it was a sight to see that road just filled with a bunch of people, and a cop car is on fire. Literally, the cop car was in flames, gone. That cop car, it was like, yeah, it was gone. There was no way possible whatever cop had to take that car out. I don't know if cops be owning them cars or not, but regardless, like, yeah, that cop, he was gonna have to walk or catch the bus or meet up somewhere and get a ride. But I'm like, yeah, you definitely ain't driving that. But yeah, freaking Nordstrom's had got looted. Other stores was getting looted. Like, Seattle was a crazy place. So anyways, across the U.S. somewhere, I think he was actually in Arizona, so it wasn't even that far away. Probably like a 2-hour flight, maybe 2-3 hour flight from Washington State. But anyways, I think it was in Arizona. But he claims, so this is what he said. He said he was over at a restaurant, seeing some people like going into this mall and stuff, going crazy and things. So he went in there to record and see what was going on. But the fact that he missed out on is like, if a mall is closed, if a store is closed, you are not allowed in there whatsoever. The mall is closed. My thing is like, I would have been recording the public areas. I probably wouldn't have went into the mall. I wouldn't even have went in there because I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to get in trouble or any of that stuff because trespassing and all of that. So probably my initial thought was, dang, let's see what's going on. But then at some point in time, I've been like, yo, wait a second. We could get in trouble for trespassing. So I probably would have been a little bit more open. I feel like most people would have been if your thought process is like mine, it's a little slow and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, I would have eventually. I've been like, yo, like, we're trespassing. Like, nah, we shouldn't. This place is closed. Like, we shouldn't be in here right now. So yeah, I'm like, nah, we because I'm not trying to get in trouble. And then they're all like, oh, you were probably stealing and things. So I probably would have left. Or hopefully I would have thought of that before even entering the mall, and I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I'm not going in there. But anyways, knowing my luck, I probably would have thought about it like halfway through my little trespassing adventure and things. But anyways, yeah, Jake Paul, he ended up trespassing into this mall, records it, posted all over, I think it was his friends that recorded it, and they were posting it all over social media and YouTube and stuff. So anyways, he gets in trouble. Gets in big trouble. Even his brother Logan Paul was getting on him about that, because regardless of why you went in there, like, you shouldn't have been in there. And then the fact that, like, the reason for you being in there is because the protesting and everything that's going on in the world right now, you got this whole like Black Lives Matter stuff happening. You shouldn't be trying to do anything for a video or for any reason whatsoever. It's like, my thing is, like, I probably, with the protesting and all of that, I probably would have, got some photos, got some videos and things, because it's history. You, on the other hand, you're going into a mall all like, oh, yeah, look at me, I'm in this mall and stuff, just doing whatever. I don't know why I'm in this mall, but I'm just in this mall and stuff. Like, me, I don't know. I, like, whatever footage I could get from outside the mall, that's the footage I'm going to roll with. But I'm not going to go in the mall. Where I got to go, I'm going in that mall when it's open. I remember when they closed down, so when there's protests and stuff, when it was happening, I remember they closed down Target. You ain't seen me tearing down the wood, breaking the glass, and going in there so I could get me a YouTube video real quick. There's no reason for me to do that. That's why I never seen the reason for them 24-hour challenges. I'm like, yo, what's the reason for that? Why? What y'all doing that for? Like, stop doing that, because you're going to get in trouble. But anyways, but yeah, everybody was going off on Jake Paul for that. Literally everybody. Them Paul brothers, man, I'm telling you, they be facing some stuff. And it's like, bruh, like, I mean, what, Logan Paul with the Forest video, people still are mad at him over that. Every time when I remember I had mentioned Logan Paul to some coworkers at my job, and they was just like, wait a minute, isn't that guy that did that Forest video and stuff? Oh, I hate him. I despise him. I never want to see him. And me, that's the thing. I'm not really a hateful person. Like, no, I be watching, you find it crazy. I do be watching Logan Paul's videos, because I personally find his videos entertaining. I do like his videos, because he's not that same person that he used to be back then. I feel like he's grown his beard, cut his hair back. He, gotten a couple of boxing matches. He's became a wiser person. I feel like that he has changed. His brother, on the other hand, he has changed maybe a little bit, but he still be doing cringy stuff, because it was him and it was some other YouTubers that was facing a backlash for throwing parties and like having like these like music videos being recorded. And I'm like, look, you have to understand, because I think it was him. I think it was for his birthday. I think it was for his birthday. When is Jake Paul? Oh, so his birthday is in January. Never mind. Yeah, because that pandemic, it didn't start happening until like maybe February, March, and he didn't start doing like these music videos until like last month or a couple of months ago or something. So anyways, he's a cruiserweight. I don't know why. It's like, I guess he is. Yeah, his birthday is January 17th. So, and wait, what year is he born? 97? Dang. That's crazy to think, like, I'm a year older than Jake Paul. That's some crazy stuff. But anyways, regardless, but yeah, so what was I saying? I just got all thrown off in things by, so this 23 music video, there's somebody that did a reaction to, and they're saying he's trolling KSI. So I might have to check that music video out to see what it's all about. Actually, you know what? Nah, because I'm like, I got a copyright claim for him, I think, reacting to a KSI video. It wasn't even a music video. It was a KSI video, and I got a copyright claim. And I remember KSI was all like, oh, yeah, I won't copyright claim or any of that stuff. So I was like, man, forget it. I don't even be liking to react to music videos, because I'm like, bruh. I'm like, it's just, you get copyright claims for that stuff, man. You gotta go and do all this extra editing and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I just eliminate all that. I'm like, I ain't gonna react to it. But anyways, what was I saying? I was saying something. Dang. Oh yeah, the parties. So anyways, so he ends up doing, I guess, this music video. What was the I think he uploaded it too. I think it's already been like edited and uploaded. Jake Paul, we gonna hurry up and get past. So was it Fresh Out of London? No, it wasn't Fresh Out of London. What is all this other extra stuff? 2 months ago. So he might not even have uploaded it, or maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he canceled it. Oh, actually, he did do a video on KSI. He did like one versus like KSI. Seemed like every time when I watch one of his videos, it's like always like a meme or a joke about Jake Paul. I'm like, bruh, chill out, bruh. Just chill out, bruh. But anyways, yeah, I'm not seeing any things with this music video. But anyways, but yeah, so he does this music video, invites like all these different people over, and the thing is, it's like what everybody seems to forget is that there is a pandemic going on. I know there's probably people thinking, well, what's the problem with him throwing a party? There is a whole pandemic going on. There's this little virus going around by the name of COVID-19, aka coronavirus, that's killing people. I'm saying, like, y'all should not be throwing parties and stuff. Got hundreds of people inside of your house crammed in. They ain't got no mask. They ain't practicing social distancing. None of that stuff. I'm saying, I'm like, you. The thing is, I know when this virus had started, I wasn't taking it serious either. I'll admit, I wasn't. I was all like, bro, man, I'm about to go to the store and do whatever. I'm like, man, they sending me home early. I'm like, good, cool, I can relax, I can chill. But then as the time progressed on, I was like, you know what? This might be serious. I'm like, something, nah, man, this might be a serious matter. And so now I'm taking it serious. I'm like, nah, there was the other day I had forgot my mask. I was like, nope. I turned right back around. And that's what I've been seeing what some people do. They'll like cover up their face with their shirt. And I'm like, if honestly though, if I got to like halfway away from where I was at, like, luckily I was like walking. I'm like, I could just easily because I'm like, bro, what if I was like on the freeway, or if I was somewhere and then forgot my mask? I'm like, dang, bruh. I'm like, man. I'm like, now I gotta go all the circle all the way, or find a store that sells masks, or go up to the front desk and be covering up my face, saying, hey, y'all got any masks real quick that I can borrow or use or something? But anyways, but yeah, so he's throwing these parties along with all these other YouTubers. And speaking of these other YouTubers, I guess to stop talking about Jake Paul for a second, these other YouTubers that was throwing the party. So this one guy, it was him and his friends. They were all like, no, we don't care anymore. Like, we want to just throw parties and stuff and have fun. Ended up getting their power and their water shut off. Who is that YouTuber? Let me see real quick. YouTuber gets his power and water shut off. Officials cracking down on large parties. Bryce Hall. So he seems like he's like Jake Paul has like passed him the torch in being a cringy YouTuber, because this Bryce Hall guy, it was him that internet celebrity, so he's dating that one girl, Addison Rae. Huh. That's some crazy stuff. It's probably, I think they broke up. I don't think they date anymore. I think they ended up breaking up. Oh, actually, no, he got a photo of her posted in July. Huh. I wonder if she got any photos of him on, no, she just got, I don't follow Addison Rae. I'm like, she does her TikTok thing, and I'm like, you know what? Continue doing that. I did see she was like, she was with Kourtney Kardashian in the video, because now TikTok, they're all like, we gotta promote our most viral TikTokers, and she ain't got no photos of him. It's just literally selfies from July. Oh yeah, like even the same day, there's like nothing being posted of this Bryce Hall guy. So he's all like, he might be still trying to hold on, but then Addison Rae's all like, nah, fam, you out. Dang, she got 27 million followers? Bro, she literally just started. I'm telling you, TikTok, I'm about to, no, after this, I'm about to record like 100 TikToks, and I'm like, nah, I'm not giving up until I get 20-something million followers. That is crazy. How many followers does he I think he has like 6 million. Yeah, he only got like 6 million, dang. That's probably why he's still trying to hold on and stuff, because he all like, nah, this girl got like 20-something million followers. He's like, I'm holding on to her. He's like, I am definitely holding on to her. But yeah, he ended up getting his power and his water shut off. It was funny because he was doing a video, and then all of a sudden, darkness, like, just shuts his, like, whoever it was, the city or the mayor or somebody shut his power down. And I'm like, nah, because it's like, no, you're going to be throwing parties and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, you ain't going to be able to wash your hands, take a shower, flush the toilet, do nothing. Like, that is, you messed up. So it's like, until you stop. And then knowing him, he'd be like, okay, I'll stop throwing these parties and stuff. Wait a minute, there are like TikTok stars, Blake Gray and Bryce Hall charged for hosting parties during the COVID. Yeah, so it's a friend of his too. I thought it was just strictly Bryce Hall. There's like TikTok, so he announced this 3 days ago. There's like Bryce Hall announces he's quitting partying. It's like, bro, yeah, then it's like, then as soon as this, then he gets his power and all that stuff turned. Well, I assume that he did, but yeah, I imagine like, then all of it. Well, he got 12 million, on TikTok. I was about to say, 2.7 million on YouTube. I was like, bro, how you get 12 million subscribers on YouTube? You literally blew up this year. Like, man, I swear, man, TikTok is just a different breed. I swear it is. But anyways, I don't even think there ain't no news I can say on Addison Rae besides she's just killing it on the TikTok scene. I mean, what can I honestly say about TikTok though? There is this. It was funny. There is this one TikTok star. I guess she's like second to Charlie D'Amelio. So for those that don't know, like TikTok got like their like big like Avengers TikTokers and stuff. Like you got Addison Rae, she's like one of the big TikTokers, but Charlie D'Amelio, she's like Captain America or like Captain Marvel, or she's like somebody of high power when it comes to TikTok, but comparing them to the Avengers and stuff. Like she's like highly up there. Highly up there. She's probably Thanos. If anything, she can snap and literally destroy everybody, half of the whole platform and stuff. I know for a fact that she were to say or do anything about me, I would probably look at some people and be like, hey, I don't feel so good. Like she can snap and just everybody gone. So anyways, but no, it was funny. There is this TikToker. She was mad at the fact that Charlie D'Amelio passed her up, because I never even heard of the TikToker before. I always heard of Charlie D'Amelio because this girl was like, I think she did some stuff with David Dobrik, and I'm a big David Dobrik fan. And that's how I heard of her. I was like through them, and then then it was like Addison Rae, and then it was like, but those are like the two though. Those are like really the only two that I know of. I don't really know of anybody else when it comes to TikTok. I never even heard of. I didn't hear of Bryce Hall until all this like partying stuff had happened. But nah, so this girl, this like really famous TikToker. So there's this video that got leaked out of her crying her eyes out because Charlie D'Amelio was passing her up and followers on TikTok. And I'm like, are you serious? Do you know how many times I have been passed? Literally, everybody that has been, like, because what? A few years ago, TikTok wasn't even a thing. So all of these people most likely had less followers than me or roughly the same amount. But all of these guys have passed me up in followers, views, subs, everything. Nobody did not know of these guys back then. But they have literally passed up every like content creator out there that has been killing it for years. My thing is, it's like, dang, well, that just means that I gotta put in more work. I literally, my thing is, and that's just like my advice to everybody, because I know back then I used to care about subscribers. Like that was like my like main thing to like throw in a person's face when I was like arguing or beefing with YouTubers, is that I got more subs than them. But I started humbling myself and I started getting more motivated, and I just started, like just being more wise about like what I did. And overall, I was like, it's not about how many views you get or how many subs you get. It's about how much content that you can provide. And that's why I'm like, yo, that's why I came up with the goal of like creating 20 YouTube channels, having all this different content, podcasts, all these different, because my thing is, it's like, yeah, it's easy to say that you got like more followers or subs than a person, but can a person say that they're maintaining 20 YouTube channels, uploading on these channels all the time? Can any of those guys say that they upload? Because that's one thing that that was like, kind of bragging about and things that I'm like, you don't hear that from too many people. But in the month of August, I had uploaded 214 videos across all 20 of my YouTube channels. That's not even including the TikToks or any other things that I did. My podcast episodes, I didn't even include that, because that probably would have been even more. But the fact I'm like, bro, 214 videos across my channel, bro, I'm like, that's some crazy. I was like going back through pages of like YouTube videos and stuff. I was like, bruh, like I had to, how like on YouTube when you're checking your videos and then they give you that option where instead of think it's like 25 videos appear, 50 videos appear, I had to do that, and it was still going back like 2-3 pages and stuff to see how many videos I uploaded and things. So I'm like, yo, I'm like, Addison Rae, Charlie D'Amelio, they can't say stuff like that. They could just say that they're the most viral person on TikTok. That's it. But I'm like, that's what I like. I don't know. I don't really care. Like if I do hit like a certain milestone on YouTube when it comes to subscribers or views, because I was talking about that. That was a goal of mine that I wanted to accomplish like for like 2-3 years now, was getting 1 million views across one of my channels for like the whole year and stuff. And it was I think it was in July when I had hit that goal. Regardless, July, August, I can't even remember, but anyways, I hit that goal. I ended up getting 1 million total views across my videos for the year and stuff, and the year ain't even over yet. I still had some months to go. So that's why I was like, bro, that is sick. That is crazy. So I'm like, yo, if I can, now I set the goal. I'm like, now I just came up with the goal myself. If I can do that before this year ends, get 2 million, because where am I at right now when it comes to views? If I could get 2 million views before the year is over, bro, I'm saying I don't want to open up playlists. Analytics, 2020. So I'm at. It can be possible. I don't even know. All right. So I'm just gonna have to post a bunch of videos then. So, anyways, and that being said, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Why does this number keep calling me? No, you just gonna get hung up on. But anyways, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Yeah, well, if you are viewing this on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, because I know I had just recently got added to Overcast. So shout out to my Overcast. Yeah. Anchor, they sent me an email and they sent me a notification saying, wait, one of my videos has been age restricted? What video? Your video, message robot fans since you like coming to my channel. I'll take that video down. I'm like, I don't really care about that beef and drama anymore. So anyways, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Well, it's probably best because I'm like, yo, it was nothing but kids watching that video. So anyways, but yeah, thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. You're viewing this on Overcast. Welcome. I'm glad that you guys get to listen to my podcast now. But yeah, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It would knock $20 off your first purchase. And if you're purchasing any gear from Vacilo, make sure you guys use my promo code TMossBoss. It'll knock 10% off of your next purchase. I have an ad on my YouTube channel where you can go check it out, see some of the gear and stuff. And also in the description of all my latest videos on my main channel and on my gaming channel, you can find a referral link, and it'll take you directly to the website. So, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.